Fallen Survival. Arguably one of the best Roblox Rust clones to date. I know there's been loads of videos like this, but as the title says, I'm not just going to talk about everything bad about the game. I'm just going to talk about my experience and some of the less talked about issues. Well, they just sectioned this video up into 2 parts, so I'll try and put timestamps on YouTube. So without further ado, let's move on to the first part. I first started playing like halfway through Old Map with a bunch of my friends. Some of them still play now, but some don't. But either way, I've played the game for quite a long time. If I can find some photos, I'll put them up, but yeah. I don't know if it's just me, but I think I can talk for a lot of people when I say that I definitely enjoyed playing Old Map a lot more than I have the new map. The truth is that like Old Map obviously did have a lot less cheaters than there actually is nowadays. And I would say that is a factor on why some people enjoyed it more. But anyways, on the topic of cheaters, I've had my fair share of being on both sides. I've played around 3 accounts legitimately, lasting like 3 months on each of them before the ban API or the mods found out who I was. And like another 3 to 5 accounts using cheats. During those time playing on those accounts that I cheated on, it's actually quite surprising to see how much of the other people on servers are cheating as well. Because like even if you're just using ESP, you can legit see how many other cheaters are looking at you and looking at other players. It's like even on, because I'm an OCE player, so even in OCE 2X, I guarantee you if you even joined, turned on ESP, you would see that more than half the server is cheating. And another main problem is that there is way too much repetition in the game. There is, apart from grinding comps and getting guns and PvPing, apart from that, there's really not a lot to do, and especially week by week. It's not like there's a new map each week. It's the same map. It's the same thing you do every single week. There's nothing new to do each week if you're just doing the same stuff again and again. Like, I know it's not meant to be exactly like Rust, but Rust at least has somewhat of a different map change each week, so you get to do something different. But in Fallen, it's a lot of just the same stuff again and again and again. And with that, I'll move on to my next part. When you're talking about things that could stop the game from dying, there's really limited things you can actually say. Because in terms of the cheating, yes, lots of people say, oh, fix the cheating, you need a better anti-cheat. But the Fallen anti-cheat is based off the Roblox API, and if Roblox doesn't change anything, then none of the Fallen creators will actually be able to do anything about it either. So a lot of it is just on Roblox's side. If Roblox doesn't change anything, nothing will change in Fallen either. However, with some of the internal script cheats, it's a bit surprising that Fallen Guard isn't actually able to detect them. I'll put up a clip that I found, but it's a bit surprising that some of that stuff is happening and Fallen Guard can't detect it. Now, a way of fixing that, I would say, to add some form of lag back, and if it is triggered like too many times, then it should at least be flagged by Fallen Guard. But still, I'm not saying make the lag back like it's Lone Survival, because Lone Survival's lag back is pretty much unplayable, but at least having something in place to prevent that, it would actually help the game. The only other thing I can really say about helping the game, and I'm pretty sure another YouTuber has said this, I don't remember who it was, but if I do find out, I'll link it, but I don't entirely remember. But having a map rotation would probably save the game completely, because even if they just, I'm not saying completely create a new map with different variations, even just switching week to week, 1 week on old map, 1 week on new map, I think that would actually make players enjoy the game a lot more, because they're having some sort of variation rather than the same thing every week that I talked about. With that, I want to thank everyone for watching, and now that I'm banned, I've just unprivated my like first 2 montages I've ever made, so go check them out, like that shit up, please subscribe. I will keep playing Fallen on my old accounts, so I hope to see some changes in the future. But thank you guys for watching.